Hey everyone, Shaedow here, and I'm bringing you another Alliance War video. So we're going up against Disadvantaged Legion, and if that name sounds familiar to you, you're not crazy. We faced them in the first war of the season, and we were able to get the win, so we will see if we can repeat that performance. And we didn't play that well in our first encounter with them. Even though we did get the win, we didn't play too well. So we're hoping to tighten things up and play a little bit better. So this first node, you may notice that even though I'm on path 1, I took this node. One of my alliance mates kind of fat fingered the portal, went to the wrong one, so I had to go a little bit different, a different path than I normally would, at least in the beginning, and then later on I switched back over to my normal path. So this first fight is not a fight I normally take, but with crossbones, most of these fights early on are not going to be all that difficult. It's really the last 4 fights of my path that I, really have to worry about. But I still don't want to die. It would be very embarrassing. And one of the things that I'm really not wanting to do is, even if I win, if I'm losing a lot of health. So a win where I've lost 70% of my health is, to me, a loss, because I'm gonna have to now spend a lot of health potions to heal him back up, or just use another champion. Alright, so next up we've got a 6-star Cosmic, and as I normally do, I take a look at their profile, and look at there, we have a Proxima Midnight 6-star unawakened. Not saying that that would be her, but it's a good chance that it is her. Alright, so I always like to look at the active buffs, even though I've taken this path and I'm familiar with the nodes. I like to do that just to keep it fresh in my mind just before the fight. And I guessed right, it is Proxima Midnight. So Corvus, not going to have too much of a problem. And even though I can't pick up a mission here, the reason that I went in to this fight with Corvus is because I'm not planning on using Corvus for the mini boss. At least not at this time. I was not planning to. I looked at it, the mini boss was Blade, so I'm thinking, okay, I'll just use Spider-Man Stark Enhanced. Easy game, easy life. Alright, so we were able to get Proxima Midnight down. So far, so good. We have not died. That's a good thing. Now, this next node up is a poison node. And it is the reason that I bring Hyperion. Now, if someone else took this node, and I may talk to my alliance about it, but if someone else were to take this node, I could swap Hyperion out for someone else. I am currently ranking up my blade, so I am soon going to have a rank 4 blade, and then as soon as I have enough of the T4 basics, I already have T2 alphas enough, and I need another T5 basic catalyst. I have 1 right now. I will take Blade up to rank 5, and he will fit on the war team pretty well, even if it's just to enhance my Spider-Man Stark Enhanced. But I need Hyperion for that poison node. So as you can see, we are fighting this loot cage, and I get it. I know that people put champions on this node that are going to take a lot of killing. So King Groot, Luke Cage, anybody that's going to take a while, just in case you went in here without a poison immune champion, you're going to spend a lot of time just taking them down and being eaten alive by that poison. But Luke Cage is down, not too much of a problem there. Now these next fights, this is where the real fights begin. So I move on up to node 46, and I see that it's a mutant champion. So I look and I'm eyeing that Iceman, and I'm thinking, okay, this could be an Iceman. This node, you know, has the power gain. Okay, so who do I want to bring in? Well, it's a mutant, so I'm thinking, let me get a mission done with Corvus. Now, I'm gonna boost up for all of these fights. That's why I wait until I have 5 energy, because then I can just boost all the way up and it'll take me through all the rest of my path, including the mini boss. So as you can see, I am boosting up. I didn't boost up with the 30% boost because those things are really precious, and I'm thinking that I need to save those for if I need to take out a boss. But the 20% boost is just fine. I am running suicides as well, so that helps Corvus out a lot. Alright, and so I look again at the profile, just, you know, to have that fresh in my mind. And I'm thinking, okay, if it's going to be an Ice Man, I might want that combat regen so that I can handle the cold snap at the beginning, because as you see, he's awakened. So I go into the fight and it's a Nightcrawler. Well, this is cool because I can get 2 missions done. I can get the mutant mission and he's evaded, right? So now what I'm trying to do is just get him to back off. Okay, and then I missed it because he attacked so quickly, and I'm trying to switch him and I just am not able to switch him, and he keeps, you know, being aggressive and diving in on me like this. And so eventually I just said, you know what, forget it, let me just take him out. He's giving me too much of a headache. So I only got 1 mission done instead of 2 there. Oh well, it is what it is. But if I kept going, I have a feeling that he was going to tag me, and then I was going to lose a bunch of health, and I would have been upset. So now we have the unblockable special 1, and 9 times out of 10 I'm going to go in here with my Spider-Man Stark Enhanced, just in case they have somebody here who I cannot evade their special 1. But it's a Cyclops, and we can definitely evade his special 1, no problem. But chances are, as usual, he's not getting to his special 1, so we don't have to worry about evading it or anything like that. So next up is the Bane node. Now the Bane node can be tricky. You have to look and watch and time the Bane transfer and all of that. So I'm looking here and I'm like, okay, well, who can it be? It's a 6-star unawakened cosmic, and I didn't see anyone in the profile, and it's a King Groot. So again, the idea is put somebody here who takes a lot of killing, and it's just more opportunities for you to make a mistake, especially with the Bane. Now I don't know if you guys realize it or knew it, but Bane does damage based on your health. So King Groot has a lot of health, and if I get that Bane on me when he has all that health, I'm going to be taking an insane amount of damage. But As you saw, Corvus was a lumberjack. You see that axe he's got in his hand? Yeah. King Groot. Bad, bad, bad. So sorry, King Groot. Alright, so next up is Blade. And I'm still salty about facing Blade on the Spite node when I was on path 9. And he wrecked me. So I'm thinking here, and this is what I was thinking in the beginning, I was going to go in here with Starkey and get some revenge. But then I started thinking, you know what? Corvus has a mission. Let's just go ahead and use him. I still have the boosts that favor Corvus. So instead of letting Starkey get revenge, I went in here with Corvus. We're going to bait this out. As you see, the first part of the special is unblockable, but you can block the rest of it. So as long as you evade that first part, you can block the second part. So I wanted to push him to his special 2 so I can get practice evading and getting back in and punishing that special 2. But down goes Blade. So I was able to finish my path without any deaths. So all that's left now is to find out how we did. I didn't get to take out any bosses, but that's okay. This boss was a Dormammu, and I do not like fighting Dormammu at the best of times. I do not like that degen. Now, if I was going against him and I had a rank 5 Gladiator Hulk, then yeah, I will welcome the match. But I didn't, and with my champions, Starkey probably could take him, but I don't think he would have gotten him a one-shot, which is what we needed. Alright, 10 seconds. We will find out how we did in this rematch against Disadvantaged Legion. Hopefully we were able to pull out the victory. Let us see. And we were able to pull out the victory. Well fought, guys. Smash that like button, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about the video. There are links in my description if you would like to support the channel. And I have a link to my new Discord server. Come join the family. And you guys have a blessed day.